A few minutes ago, we told you the driver charged in a crash that killed a family of 3 in Garner is accused of drinking and smoking before getting behind the wheel. We want to bring in Jennifer Lichtneger with Mothers Against Drunk Driving, who fights to keep impaired drivers off the road every day. Jennifer, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thanks for having me.
The driver, as you know, facing second-degree murder charges. Investigators found beer in his car. What's your reaction to the latest information from investigators about this case?
Well, first, my heart goes out to all of those who knew and loved the Campbell family. It's such a horrific tragedy, and in so many ways made more unbearable by the fact of how needless and senseless and absolutely preventable it was. As far as the specifics in the case, I'm not really familiar, but I do know that in North Carolina, since 2019, we've had a 19% increase in drunk driving fatalities. So we need drunk driving to be prioritized across the law enforcement and the justice system in North Carolina.
You work a lot about change. You've been working tirelessly to get impaired driving prevention technology put into new vehicles. Where does that stand right now?
Yeah, so this is actually something that Mothers Against Drunk Driving has been working on from a national perspective for many years now. And in 2021, we had the HALT Act was signed into law. And right now, we are in the regulatory or rulemaking phase of the law. So the Department of Transportation is now in the process of working on a regulation for the technology for automakers to follow.
How does it work? Explain to the folks that don't know what the HALT Act is all about.
So the HALT Act actually directs the federal government to require all new cars come equipped with impaired driving detection technology. And this technology, it's a smart technology that stops impaired driving. It's, passive and unobtrusive. It's not like a ignition interlock device where you have to blow into something. It would go unnoticed by anyone in the vehicle unless the driver is impaired. It's intended to keep the driver safe and all of the people around them safe.
We only have a few more seconds, so just to be clear, this is something that the Transportation Safety Administration is working on right now. We could see that be implemented in future cars in next year?
Yes, well, hopefully it'll be, we believe that we could see vehicles rolling off the assembly line as early as 2027. So that's very exciting. And even with, just one more thing to mention is that this technology could tackle so many types of impairment, not just drunk driving. So in the cases of the increase of marijuana use that we're seeing and other drug use or so many different impairments, this technology can actually help stop that.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you for all the work that you do to try to keep impaired drivers off the road. Really appreciate your time tonight.
Thanks for having me.